Oh, sorry. I'm able to do this. I'm sorry that my video keeps cutting because of the time set. So I'm starting at 4.4.5, and I was able to use this command and to insert this. So I'm going to go out, and that's going to be a step to go out, and then you type this and WQ to quit. Okay, sorry. WQ to quit. That takes me out. So I'm able to insert this into this file, into this file. That's what, so I'm going to escape and then WQ to save and exit, and that is done. Okay, so under 4.4.5, I was able to install a Samba and then edit it, and also the firewall that's now active. After that, I can access the SSH. Yeah, I was after activating it, after installing the firewall and every other thing here, allowing it to go through, changing the role, it's become active, and also trying to access it. It just cannot be found. And it shows that this is active. Now, starting from 4.4.3, I was able to change the file owner to Jenny and also Finance to have access. And it shows that Jenny and Finance access, and it shows that the owner of the file is Jenny. And also, this is a command that um, shows that Sally has this right execute and read permission. So this is Sally. Sally has this permission, and also to show that Ted uh does not have this to show that Ted does not have access to this file, this data file. I'm going to write this. So I'm going to type group Ted to see if it has access to this so that it's a group. Ted. Okay, so this simply shows that Ted is in HR group. So Ted is not in the finance group. But Ted has only one right, which is others under this command. Okay, so it shows here that Ted has, sorry, uh, okay. Okay, so it shows that Ted only has read and execute, which falls under others. General. Okay, so that's the only permission Ted has, but it does not belong to finance group, so it does not own the file, it does not have full access to the file. Okay, so running this permission shows this. Okay. Now let's move down to the next one, which was this. I was able to install this, which this command gives that, and this indicate that it was installed. I ran all this for this ones. It didn't show. And moving down to this, it saves and shows that the firewall is inactive. and we were able to install some which will give us which was installed down to this. And then it's opening the Samba, I was able to impute what was asked to impute. The same thing with the import was asked to. So this gives down to this. Okay. So this shows everything that was in the file. Now this shows that I was able to install most of the things I was asked to install. And this shows that it was active. And the main important thing I want to look at is the first one. Now this is the admin portal. Now to change salary password, which I had already done that. I am still going to change that, which is going to be a sudo and as WD and Sally. So it request that I add a new password. So that's capital letter P R M capital letter L N D 2023. Okay, request for another one. P R M N D 2023. And that shows that it has changed. Okay, to see that, so it says sudo search Sally. Now request Sally's password. If I put that capital letter P R M letter L in the 2023, first thing that gives me. Okay, so I exit. Okay, so I was able to, so cannot direct because he does not have a home directory, so I can access that. The same thing here. I want to see if is though if this has verified that though has access to engineering group. That's so it's true. I'll just type the last pass the last command, which is groups, though, which will indicate that though is in that group. So groups dog, sorry. That shows that he in dog is in engineering and our sourcing group. Okay. Now for this, I was able to do each and every one of them. But for me to indicate that this command in easily push this to this particular file. So this command pipes the result of this to this file. So to see each and see what I've demonstrated from here down here, I'm going to cut the file. So this is going to be cut slash server. Just slash tab, it will give us everything. Okay, so here, let's look at the first command. Okay, so this shows that this command gives us this and it pipes, this command pipes this to this file and it gives this, while this command shows all this, which is, it stops here. And while this one gives this and is also piped by the same, it grabs, this shows that it grabs all pipes to this file. So this equal also does the same thing, and which is this partition through, and this is that partition through. What is that? Partition throughput. Okay, throughput, and this is this equal at this. basic hardware. So basic hardware. So this shows the basic hardware we have here. We have here. Okay. And the next one was current running processes. So this shows the current running processes that was shown there. And it gives us a snapshot, top processes snapshot. So let's see. This is current processes. So this gives us a snapshot. So this was so long. Okay, I think I've passed that. Okay, so this gives us a top processes snapshot. And the last one was, yeah, the last one was top processes snapshot, which I did that. And also, oh, I repeated the command, sorry. And that gives us this. So to cut this shows us all this. Now, the two questions that was asked was that Bruce no longer has access to the engineering group. What are two possible reasons? One of the possible reasons is that is either Bruce was removed from the group or his membership has not been refreshed in the session yet. So it has not yet been refreshed for him for the permissions to be active. And the next question is, what two recommendations do I have for management? For me, it's to implement clear access control policies and regular audits, and also to improve change management and user communications. So when accounts and users are being changed, communication should be more effective so that permissions and um, the rules and policies can work effectively. So without effective communication and improvement of change in management, that won't work. Thank you.